Hi, my name is Colin Fleming, and this is the human process at a four-way stop. When approaching a four-way intersection, every driver begins a process of thought in order to figure out how to safely move through the intersection. However, it can still be difficult to judge exactly how you should interact with others in particular situations. This is Amy. She is driving to the store when she finds herself coming up to a four-way stop. She knows she needs to take a left-hand turn, but her surroundings will dictate when it is safe to do so. Some situations are passive involvement. This includes elements of the environment that will not directly impact her route. However, she must still be aware of their presence. This can include cars that have indicated they are also turning in a way that does not cross paths with her vehicle, or pedestrians who are crossing in a non-intrusive manner. Most situations, however, are active involvement, which will include vehicles or pedestrians who may cross paths with Amy's destination. The driver must also be aware of vehicles that intend to turn but have not given proper signals to do so. Similarly, pedestrians who are crossing either in front of Amy or to the left of her will also cross paths with her vehicle and must be considered before moving forward. The proper etiquette for a four-way intersection is to bring the vehicle to a full stop, signal the direction the car is moving, and make it clear to vehicles when you plan to go to avoid confusion. At a four-way intersection, the right-of-way always falls to the person on Amy's right. If by chance 4 cars stop at an intersection at near the same time, the first car to reach the stop will begin to go. However, the driver may want to be cautious in this situation. The cars would then go in a counterclockwise pattern thereafter. For pedestrians, they will also have the right-of-way and should be given a proper amount of time to cross before Amy continues. Weather can have several effects on four-way stop intersections. The general rule of thumb is to simply be more cautious of other drivers in bad weather conditions. Wind speeds and precipitation in high volume can limit Amy's view and make it harder for her to determine other vehicles' actions as well as that of pedestrians who are more likely to run into her way in order to get out of the elements quickly. The vehicle's interaction with the road can also be affected by weather, as it can lessen the friction, making the vehicle less predictable if the driver is not cautious. Another condition to be cautious of is sun position as it rises and sets. This can cast light directly into Amy's eyes, affecting her vision and making the intentions of other drivers more difficult to see. The opposite is also true. In fog or at night, there is always the possibility another car has neglected to turn their lights on. This can affect the caution necessary when approaching an intersection in these conditions. This concludes the human process at a four-way stop.